So it has now been about 30 days from the dealer sneak peek, and this new layout has physically arrived here on location in Meridian, Mississippi. This is number one, by the way, of many of this very new design they recently came out with right about 30, possibly 40 days ago. This is the new 2026 Forest River Sandpiper, model number 3710. And listen to this, HBFB, HB for half bath, FB for front bunk. But also check this out, the front bunk is designed in such a way that you can maybe get a little creative and maybe create a front office, or maybe just a second full bedroom, or just leave it as it is for a full-on bunk room in the front. But if you're new here, I do welcome you to the channel, and let's get started. So this thing is absolutely impressive to me. This thing is just mind-blowing. Let's take a look at some of the numbers though, and then we're going to quickly get inside. Coming at you 42 feet, 9 inches of total length, has a dry weight as it currently sits of 13,037 pounds. The gross vehicle weight rating is 15,500 pounds. You're riding on two twin 7,000-pound axles wrapped in E-rated tires with 16-inch rims, and you've got right at 2,404 pounds of available cargo capacity. That's actually kind of impressive. That's a lot of stuff that you can physically shove inside of there. Hitch weight on this model is right at 2,400 pounds, and it's 13 feet 5 inches to the highest point. Now let's go ahead and make our way inside. Brand new, never seen before, 3710 half bath front bunk. This is not a wide body construction, but it actually looks like it is, and it's going to be because of the way they've actually engineered the slides in this thing. Kind of sets it a little bit further back, gives you the larger L-shaped sofa here. Kitchen's going to be nicely tucked away as soon as you enter the door there. Kind of an L shape, almost a U shape kitchen kind of set up there with solid surface countertops. All of your hardware also, by the way, on your cabinets is all going to be soft closed latches. Black stainless steel appliances there. Stainless steel over here. Pretty decent amount of room for a Thanksgiving feast with 3 burners on the top. Would have been a nice touch if the backsplash was kind of more of a real actual subway tile. 12-volt Everchill refrigerator with a pantry on the right, but check out the pantry. There's some added touches with this. These are going to pull out. Plus up here, the entire pantry will pull out as such. Really nice feature on board. Legless table with the 2 bar stool type chairs. There's also the 12-volt option for charging as well. A lot of windows on board as well. The windows in this thing are actually huge. This is not going to be a breeze window. Your breeze window will be located right over here to the right. Let's see if we can get this open up for you guys. Let's just turn around and give you your view though. TV does pivot around so you can watch it at any angle regardless of wherever you're standing at inside the RV. The sofa on this thing is just absolutely mind-blowing. Let's take a seat. You know, you're not going to get the option for recliners, but you can turn this thing into just one humongous bed. If maybe, you know, you've got some overflow guests that are coming over with you. This entire thing, I think once it opens up, is about the size of a king-size bed. I'll try to maybe overlay another video showing you guys exactly what that's going to look like. Ceiling fan up on the top as well. So 2 different air conditioners on board. Dual 15K whisper quiet air conditioners. We'll go ahead and get one of those turned on now. See if I can give you guys a good sound test. I know GoPro does not provide the best of sound quality, but we're going to do our best to give you guys an example here. We'll also turn on the ceiling fan as well. Let's start all the way in the back. We're going to look at the master bedroom back here in the back. This is going to be a 66 by 80. They're going to call this a Camper King. Really nice headboard on the top. I would have liked to have seen some sort of shelf on the bottom for like a cell phone or a book of some sort. You do have outlets actually tucked underneath the headboard there as well. And plus you also have storage underneath the bed as well. Just a huge amount of room with that lifted up. You're probably looking at right at 4 feet of space. Get this closed down. You notice your windows, that's going to be a breeze window on both sides, black pull down type shades as well, plus an additional picture window over the headboard up there. If you happen to need a CPAP, there is a shelf right over there. There's also 110 outlets posted up there as well. And this will be your closet. Let's see if I can give you a good view of this. Pretty cool shoe garage, nice place for all of your shoes to be tucked away. Pretty high. You're looking at, I'm 6'2", so I'm fully extended with my arm here. Soft closed latches again all the way throughout the RV. If you decide you like a TV, this is going to be your view if you're lying in bed. So a TV could be mounted way up here over the window. Probably looking at about a 36-inch TV, could be mounted maybe a little bit bigger. There's the connections right over here. Fire escape, so you could have a pretty nice cross breeze all the way throughout the bedroom area here. Really large bathroom. You're looking at just an unlimited amount of headroom. I don't think you're going to have to worry about that at all. Washer and dryer connections are located right there in that closet. I'll give you a better view in just a second. Porcelain toilet. Here's your view if you're standing in the shower. So you could put a stackable washer and dryer right there. It would be exposed. I don't think that's going to be an issue at all. It would have been nice to have had solid surface countertops continued into the bathroom. And this would be your medicine cabinet here. Soft close latches. There's your toilet, and just look at the shower. Really nice. A lot of headroom up. You know, the fold down seat that they're putting in these things now is just, to me, I like it a lot. The older I get especially. I think the ladies also appreciate things like that as well. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Would you prefer to have a seat or no seat? So far, the master bedroom and the living room of this thing is just absolutely unreal to me. It appears like it's like a wide body construction, but it's not. It's still only going to be a 96-inch wide. So that's really nice how they kind of just, you see it there? It's just kind of, everything's pushed and set back a little bit further. It's really nice. So let's go upstairs. We're going to show off this second room that I think I would turn this into probably an office space. Both of the top bunks are on hydraulic lifts, so they lift up out of the way. The sofa on the bottom, I would completely take it. Matter of fact, we're going to pause the video. So option number one, completely remove the bunk from inside of the room. It gives you this kind of a desk setup over here, so you can kind of put your computer desk there. You notice you also have the outlets there. Plenty of storage on board. I'm also 6'2". It's a full body RV, so it does not taper down to the front. So you also have plus additional inches. I also have my shoes on, so possibly at least 6'3" standing up here. This is looking the opposite direction, but just look at how much room you have by taking everything out. You get creative, figure out exactly what you would like to put up here. Maybe even install your own bed the way you like things. Maybe even remove the top bunks on the top. Which, by the way, these are very easy to lower. I lowered it wrong. This one's first. And then that one's second. So option number two, just the top bunks down. Plenty of storage on board as well. TV connections are located right over here to the right. You can maybe set a huge television on there, maybe at least a 50-inch. Again, plenty of storage. Now, let me show you option number three. And finally, the last option, where the bed is actually laid out completely. You have the bunks folded down so you can sleep multiple people. Probably you're looking at maybe 3, possibly 4, I guess you could say, depending on the size of your guest for the top bunks on the top. But it is really a really unique option that Sandpiper is giving you with this new design. I think it's pretty cool. I'm curious to know though what you guys think, so let me know in the comments down below. But check this out too. I've gone ahead and let the bed out to its full sleeping arrangement, but this thing completely let out is like the size of a king size bed. And again, with the TV You're able to pull this thing anywhere you like. You're gonna have the perfect view if you're inside the kitchen, you're doing some cooking, the kids are running around, the coach is trying to get things in and out, or doing just whatever they do. You're not gonna have that obstructive view. So it's just an all-around perfect RV in my opinion. To view more additional photos, I always leave a link in the video description which takes you over to the company's website, and for pricing as well, that's also gonna be found over at the company website. If you'd like to order this particular model for me, my phone number is listed down below as well. But at date and time of making this video, this is going to be the MSRP sheet. Maybe you can pause it. $92,784. And of course, our price can also be viewed in that video description found down below. Let's take a look at some of the features found on the outside of this RV though. One thing about Sandpiper is they do not cut corners on things such as the hydraulic assist steps to assist you in getting things up. These are definitely nice to have, especially if you find yourself on some really terrible terrain. The coach is also going to be leveled from a fully automatic leveling system. Right over here, that's just one of the legs, and I'll point out all four as we go around. This is the front pass-through compartment, battery disconnect switch, plus additional TV connections. That's a nice place to set a TV actually right here if you'd like to enjoy some TV on the outside. Baggage door is about a ½ inch thick, and both of the propane bottles are located on one side. Coming around though, you're going to be blindside camera prepped for up to 4 different cameras. Each one of the blindside markers as well as over the door are prepped to receive a camera. It's a pretty easy plug and play system, easy to do yourself. There's another one way up there, and of course you have the friction hinge on the door. It keeps it from slamming in the event of high winds. And plus, check out the grab handle on the door now, all the way down here, so if you're a shorter individual, you're not going to have to struggle just to reach up there and grab that. 2 very big awnings. Each one of these are 14 feet in length, so just about the entire side of the RV is going to be covered under awning space. There is a 200-watt solar panel found on the roof, which keeps that house battery nice and charged. This is the LP quick disconnect, so if you like to set up a outside maybe grill, you already have the connections to do so. Plus a fully enclosed underbelly with heated holding tanks as well. So it is a 4-season camper. You are also ready to tow. Check it out. I do believe the, let's go around and point out the specs to be exact. The towing package on board, 3,000 pound towing ready, 300 pound hitch rating. That's a 2-inch receiver with a 4-pin connection. Just to be exact, I have never done it. I'm too scared to do anything like that. You're also prepped to receive the additional ladder on the back as well. So sewer connections on board, there are 3 different ones. You have one here, plus way in front of the tires there is 2 more, and I'm going to point those out. Rack and pinion slide, power cord connection found back here on the back. This is underneath the master bedroom bed. Check out your anti-lock brakes, your wheel package there, 7,000 pound axles, rack and pinion slides on both of the slides. That's the good system in my opinion, and a very big beefy 12-inch I-beam construction. So up here you have 2 more additional sewer connections, so that's 3 total on board, and the pull handles are there. That's the exhaust for the 60,000 BTU on-demand water heater. That's the exhaust for the furnace and the other pass-through. So the coach is leveled from a 4-point fully automatic leveling system. Just by simply pressing one button, the coach will level itself. And that's the solar charge controller, which keeps a charge on the house battery, keeping it from overcharging or possibly undercharging. So once you got your RV set up in place, you're going to go ahead and place your water line up through the floor, connecting to your city water connection, or maybe the black tank flush, whichever one you're actually utilizing at the time. That's going to be an outdoor shower, so once you're done doing the dirty work with your sewer, you can actually wash your hands, and you're prepped to receive your satellite throughout the RV. Battery connections found up here on the front. That is going to be the power cord that comes with the RV. It's going to be right about 25 feet in length, and plus the front legs for your fully automatic leveling system. But what do you guys think? I actually like the new design that they've come out with. I think it's going to do well for them throughout the rest of the physical year, but I'm curious to see if they keep it or will they make more changes to it. Their actual rep told me this is considered to be a prototype for right now. So let me know what you guys think. Continue to like and subscribe. Come see us.